Hi, I'm Tim Bartz, Internet Sales Manager here at McArthur Ford in Salina, Kansas, your source for Ford news, update, and information with a video on the 2023 Ford Mustang Mach-E. We're going to talk about the California Route 1 trim here. We're going to cover, we call this our complete guide video. We're going to cover all the standard equipment as well as the different options that you have for that particular trim when you're looking at being want to order one of these or build one out or look for one at a dealer lot. So we're very thorough videos. If you like videos like that goes over the kind of news and that kind of content and such and product information, you'll probably like our YouTube channel. So hit that red subscribe button down below so you can get subscribed over to our channel. Hit the notification bell. That way you get notified next time another video uploaded to your YouTube channel. So as I mentioned, we're going to dive in and talk about the California Route 1. We're going to talk about what's standard first, as well as the different options. So as you can tell, it's going to be a little lengthy video, but I'm going to have timestamps down below for you so you can move around in the video as well if you want to move ahead and skip a section, or if you want to come back and review another section, you're going to be able to do that. It's your source to be able to save this to your playlist, whatever it might be. If you're wanting information on whether or not the California Route 1 is going to be the perfect Mach 1 trim for you, or if you want to look at one of the other trims, and we will have the whole suite of all four of these videos available in a playlist on our YouTube channel, so definitely check out the other ones. This is the third in the series of going through these, and we have the GT video that we're going to do after this one, so you definitely make sure you're subscribed to the channel there. And this is a good information if you're wanting to put in that order, which you can do on the 30th of August online. If you want to do your own online order, select your dealer of choice. If you're wanting to select us as your dealer, definitely make sure that you know that we're in the 67401 area code, or zip code I should say, and that helps you find us a little bit quicker, or if you have a good local dealership, make sure you put that order with them. You can also go to your dealer and the dealer can put the order in for you as well, so it can be done one or two ways. It just gives you that flexibility of doing an online order yourself if you'd like to, and take that dealer equation out to make sure they get it exactly the way you want it to. So I just want to keep that in mind, and we do have a free shipping policy at the end that we'll talk about. So if you're wanting to get something with us, you're out of state, we do a free shipping policy. Again, we'll talk about that at the end, as well as there's a timestamp down below. Let's jump in, get started. First, talk about some mechanical features on this California Route 1. So we're going to start off with this video. We normally start talking about with your mechanical features, and the first thing I want to do is talk about the pricing and the breakdown of the motor and drivetrains, or the electric drives options you have on the California Route 1. Now, some of the others you have, two different battery configurations to choose from, as well as drive. But with this one, it is wanting performance. This is all about stepping in, and I want some performance in my vehicle, in my Mach-E. And so this one is going to come standard with a 91 kilowatt per hour, or 90 watt kilowatt hour, I should say, extended range battery. That's going to be standard on the California Route 1, as well as it's going to come standard in your E all-wheel drive. So you have a primary rear motor, but you also have a secondary front axle motor as well. So that's going to give you great performance, along with a single speed transmission. Now, talk about pricing on these. The California Route 1, it is increased in price from this year. Actually, let's pull up Ford's website here and kind of show you. So if we go into electrification here and click on the Mustang Mach-E, right now we don't have the 23 information online. That's one of the benefits of doing this video like this, is so you can get this information. So we're going to go to models and specs though from last year, 22. When we go to California, there it is, California Route 1. Again, it says not available for order. Again, Monday through dealers at 4 p.m. Central, you'll be able to order, as well as you'll be able to order online on Tuesday, the 30th. So we're going to actually skip that for right now. Now, going down, you can see last year's price was $52,450 for this. This year's price is $63,575. So you can see on the California Route 1, it's gone up quite a bit for this. A lot of it because we noticed the extended range batteries are really going up quite a bit on these. And so there's your price on that. Again, California Route 1 is available in extended range, all-wheel drive, only configuration available for you to give you the best performance there. Now, what I want to do is talk about some mechanical features, and all these mechanical features are the same as the premium trim that we just got done finishing. So what I'm going to do is going to play a clip of that section of the video where I talk about some of the mechanical features on the Mustang Mach-E on the premium. There's the same mechanical features, I should say, as the California Route 1. So let me go ahead and play this clip, and then we'll come back and talk about safety features after that. Also have three selectable drive modes. as well for you. Kind of keep this image up here so you have something to look at there. 3 selectable drive modes. You have Engage, Whisper, and Unbridled. So, of course, that range does get affected by which driving experience or drive mode you like to choose. That Unbridled gives you that sport ride and feel like you'd have with the Ford Mustang, but that will affect a little bit on your range when you use that mode there. So keep that in mind. Also, you do get one pedal driving available. So with an Eco Coach, I love this. Auto uses the available with the Engage mode. So you want to use that mode. I love the one pedal driving. Basically, you don't have to press the brake whatsoever. When you let go of the gas pedal, it's going to start slowing you down. So I love how that works. It does have regenerative braking system as well. So you want to use that as good as you can, because regenerative braking is going to use the brakes to regenerate some of the power back to the batteries to extend your life and your range there. So you want to make sure you do a good job with your braking there. Also, you're going to have transmission oil cooler, front and rear stabilizer bar. You also have electric power assist steering, that E-Pass system that'll help you out. You know, on the highway, it's going to stiffen it up so that way you don't get pushed from side to side, but a lot easier to steer when you're in slower speeds. Electronic traction control is also going to become standard on this, and you're going to have electric parking brake with the auto hold. So that comes in real handy, especially when you use your one pedal driving. But even if you don't use the one pedal driving, you can have the auto hold on, so you can let go of the brake when you're at stoplights and such, and it'll hold that brake for you until you're ready to go. Let's talk about the charging capabilities. If you did watch this on the Select, you could probably fast forward to the Safety, because it is all the same for the premium model as well. It'll have that J1772 combo connector system there, so that way you'll be able to charge either a 120 volt, a 240 volt, or even those DC fast chargers. Of course, up to 10.5 kilowatt. With the up to 48 amp capabilities with the AC charging. That's with the 240 volt, of course. DC charging up to 150 kilowatt capacity or capability there. So that means if your DC fast charger that charges faster than that, you'll be stopped and limited to 150. That's what Ford's system allows for that to come into the vehicle. You will get an LED charge lighting so you can see how much of your battery is charged without having to go into the vehicle or into your app to look at that. And you will also get a power cord that comes with it, a mobile power cord that allows you to switch between the 120 volt or the 240. 120 volt will get you about 15 amps, up to 15 amps of speed, and charging as well. The 240 volt will give you up to 32 amps if you use that. So keep that in mind. And it'll give you that mobile cord that you can switch those out from each other, and a single phase onboard charger with that charger. And then don't forget, you'll have the Ford Pass Connect to allow you to be able to go in there and be able to manage your charging in there. So you can see what the vehicle is charged at. You can be able to see where different chargers are around using the app, and of course in your vehicle as well. So pretty cool on how all that works. So that's all your mechanical features you want to cover. Let's talk about a few safety features now. All right, so now we've covered the mechanical features. Let's talk about some of the safety features. Again, with this one here, looking through all the safety features on the for the Route 1 is also the same safety features that we did see with the premium trim that we actually recorded right before this one. Actually recorded it yesterday. So we're going to go ahead and play that clip so you have a good idea of some of the safety features. Just speeds it up. And if you did watch the premium one, this is probably a section you could skip over because it has all the same safety features, including that Copilot 360 Active 2.0 as the Premier and even the Select video did as well. So go ahead and play this clip, and then we'll talk about the exterior styling that's different on the Route 1. Now for our safety features, I'm looking at this over. I believe it's all the same safety features that we did see in the Select. So if you did watch that video, this is where you probably could go to the next timestamp to go into the exterior styling. But for those that have not watched that one or just watching this one because this is the model you think you want, let's go through the safety features here. Now first you'll have advanced track and with roll stability control. So hopefully with that, the goal of that is to keep you on your intended path. So it uses a series of brakes and more power to each of those wheels, whichever wheel it needs, to keep you on your intended path. It does have electronic stability control as well that goes along with that, advanced track with electronic stability control. And you will have SOS post-crash alert system. So if you are in an accident, honks the horn, flashes the lights, lets people know that you need to come to your safety. 911 assist as well, so it allows you to be able to use your Bluetooth enabled phone to call 911 directly, and especially it helps you out if maybe you can't get to your phone, which would be they'll be able to help you out that way. You do get pre-collision assist with automatic emergency braking, so if someone in front of you is going slower than you, you're going too fast, and you would hit them, it's going to alert you and let you know, series of tones, and even initiates the brake support as well to stop you so you don't hit them. If you are in an accident, there is post-collision braking as well. So if you maybe are unconscious, not able to put it in park, something like that, it's going to help brake the vehicle for you. Now, as you're backing up, as part of since you do have an electrified vehicle, it's going to be quiet. People aren't going to know that you're wanting to back up. It does have the audible sounds. So the vehicle alert that alerts your pedestrians that you're backing the vehicle up. This comes in real handy. Some other safety features, you do have advanced security package that gives you your security lock, passive and theft system, as well as your perimeter alarm system. So what this means is that only that coded key is able to start the vehicle. So when you shut the vehicle off, it locks it up. So that way only that coded key can start the vehicle up. So it wants them to know that key's in the vehicle. And then it does have intrusion and inclination sensors. So when you get out of the vehicle, you lock it up, nobody's inside. It's going to go ahead and set those sensors. If somebody breaks into the window or tries to get anything moving inside, it's going to set up the alarms and let people know that someone's trying to break into your vehicle. Also, somebody tries to take your wheels. If they jack that front up or the back up, it's going to also, the inclination sensors will go off and let people know that they're trying to do that as well. It does have your lane keeping system. So that system there is, of course, has a driver alert system, has a lane keeping aid or alert system. So the driver alert will basically alert you if you're taking your hands off the steering wheel too often or for too long. The lane keeping aid and alert system just allows you to go over to the line. If you have the alert set, you'll go over the line, but it'll vibrate the steering wheel and let you know you've left your lane. The aid system will actually go over to the line and bring you and keep you within your lane. You can use those together if you want, and what that'll do is when you get over the line, it'll vibrate the steering wheel but still bring you and keep you in your lane. Now, this does have standard equipment on all of the Mach-E's for this year is the Copilot 360 Active 2.0. And this system is what gives you the Blue Cruise. So on the premium model, you do get Blue Cruise, I believe, for the first 3 years as part of the subscription. You do not have to sign up for subscription. You're going to get the first 3 years for free with that. That's your hands-free driving. That allows you to be able to take the hands off the steering wheel and select highways with your cruise set, and it allows you to be able to do that, and it's going to keep you in the lane, turn everything, and when it needs to, it'll tell you to come back and put your hands on the steering wheel. You do have to pay attention. Have your eyes on the road. If you take your eyes off for too long, it'll tell you to take control of the steering wheel again. This also does have to use that system, it does use the intelligent access or the intelligent adaptive cruise control. Sorry, some words just trigger other words. Intelligent adaptive cruise control. That's going to do is when you have your cruise set, it's going to allow you to go to your speed. If someone's going much slower than you, it's going to slow you down to go their speed without you having to press your brake. If you pass them and resume back, then it'll resume back. Also bring it to complete stop if you're in that situation as well. So if you're behind somebody and they come to complete stop, you will. When they take off, it'll resume and keep that distance apart from that vehicle in front of you. Also, comes with lane centering with that. So this system is different than your lane keeping system. Lane keeping can be activated even without your cruise control on. The lane centering is activated with only your cruise control. So its goal is not to let you get over to the lines, but keep you in the center of your lane. Also with this system, you get the speed sign recognition system. So that means it's reading the speed signs. So if you have your cruise set at 70, the speed sign changes to 65. When it'll slow you down to go 65. Now there is a tolerance you can put in the system, allows you to be able to go 5 or 6 or 7 over, or up to I think 15 over the speed limit, forbid. But you can set your tolerance at what you like to go over the speed limit, and when that speed sign changes, it'll take you to that speed on the vehicle. So that comes real handy. Also, you do have evasive steering assist, so if you're not able to brake the vehicle in time and you need to avoid that vehicle in front of you, it'll aid in steering you away from that. Now, that is a system you can activate and deactivate in your driver assistance features, along with a lot of these other features we've been talking about. All of them are customizable for what you're wanting to do. If you don't want the intelligent adaptive cruise, you want traditional cruise, you can do that and choose the traditional cruise. Also, there is intersection assist too. So if you're coming up to an intersection, you're turning in front of them, and that knows that you're turning, and they see that there's a car coming, it's going to brake you so you won't hit that vehicle. So some great safety features have come along in the last couple of years here. Also does have 360-degree camera, so you're gonna be able to see completely around you. Front washer on the front camera, so that sometimes we get a lot of debris from bugs and such on the front. So it does have a washer for that front camera. Split view as well, so you can see that the backup camera and all the way around you on another view. So two different views at the same time, which is really nice. And as part of this suite of Active 2.0, you're also getting the built-in connected navigation, because that comes with the connected system here for the Blue Cruise and everything, so they can help you with your being able to manage your trip. EV trip planners, what they call that, where you can manage and see where do I need to stop to charge if you're on a trip. Live traffic, predictive, and destinations and route guidance, and everything's all included within that connected navigation system. So pretty good amount of safety features and some great convenience features in my opinion with that Copilot 360 Active 2.0 that gives you that Blue Cruise. Now I want to start out talking about the exterior styling by first talking about all the colors that are available. Now these are all the same colors as in the Premium. What I didn't do in the Select and Premium was I didn't realize that I had pictures of the two new colors for this year. So if you didn't watch those, if you watch those videos, this will be new information for you, so we'll be able to see the colors of those. So same colors available as with the Select and the Premium. This California Route 1 is going to be available in the Space White, which I actually showing this screenshot here. We'll leave that's your Space White right there, or right over here. Also, you do have the Grabber Blue down in here, so you're going to see that. That's that color. Star White. It's a tri-coat metallic, so it's probably going to be a $795 cost color because it's 3 coats of paint there. Also, you do have Rapid Red Metallic. That is usually an extra cost color, usually right around $500, $495. Shadow Black, which isn't listed here. It's your typical black vehicle. Also, you do have Cyber Orange Metallic Tri-Coat, and that is also an extra cost color. Tri-coats usually are $795 for those, but that's the color there. And then two new colors for this year. You do have Vapor Blue. So let's see if I can show you that one there. So Vapor Blue. So there you go. What that looks like, beautiful color. I think it's going to look good. Now this is in the GT, but it's the same color. So just look a little different on that because of some of the accents down there. But then you also do have Carbonized Gray, which is that color. So Carbonized Gray is also available for this year too. Those two colors should not be an extra cost for those colors. They're not a tri-coat or a tinted metallic, a clear coat. So those should be a normal cost color for those. So just wanted to kind of highlight those different colors there. Now actually we're going to go over and go back to my screen here. There we go. And we're going to actually go back to the models and specs and go to back to the California Route 1. Now, California Route 1, the progression of the trims is when you go from the Select and then you go to California Route 1 and then Premium. But the way I looked at it is California Route 1 and the GT are kind of your performance models there. Both of them only coming available in all-wheel drive as well as the extended range. So that's why I just elected to go in this pattern for this. So you're going to look at this one here are some upgrades from the Select trim here. So let's see if I have a front. There we go. Now we got a front shot. Okay, so talking about this one, we do have, you notice the grille up here is going to be body colored throughout. The pony is going to be painted black on that instead of like on the Select where it's more of a molded in finish. Also the grill inserts around will also be black painted as well there, and then you're going to see the black painted accents down here on the lower part of that bumper too. Now one of the things you will see with this one does have a front camera up here because we mentioned earlier 360-degree camera. Also you're going to get active grill shutters in there, so they'll open and close when it needs to. Nothing you have to do on your part. Faster speeds, it's going to close them up, allow for the air because there's plenty of airflow underneath to cool it off to get better aerodynamics, and then open them up in town when you're going slower, allow for as much air to kind of come in and let that keep things cooled down in the way that comes with an electric motor and your batteries in there. Also, for your headlights, you will have automatic headlights, which means they'll come on automatic when it gets dark, shut off when it gets light, when you have it in that auto setting there. Also, you do have the LED reflector headlights, so they're going to be much brighter on those LEDs, so they're going to be reflective. Also, LED signature lighting, you'll see that lighting up there. Actually, it does not have the LED light there. That is actually an upgrade. We'll talk about that when we get to options there. I did see it, so it just naturally came out, but the LED signature lighting is not standard on this, so just want to make sure I have that riding. Also configurable daytime running lights as well, so you can have those configured to be on during the daytime if you want to. Those can be configured, as well as you do have wiper activated headlights, so when that wipers are on, the headlights will be on too. Auto high beams as well, so that means like your automatic headlights, those high beams will come on if it's dark outside. If there's someone approaches you in the city lights, it's going to turn those off. That is a feature you can activate and deactivate in your lighting screen of your vehicle settings, along with some other features as we mentioned earlier with some of the safety features too. Also, you do have front sensing systems, so you can see some of the sensors there. The front sensing system, so as you're pulling up, it's going to alert you if you get closer and closer to different pedestrians or different things on the front of the vehicle. A couple things with the windshield. This does have laminated windshield glass, and what that just means is it's several pieces of glass but with plastic in between them, and that just makes it, for one, it's going to make it a little bit quieter for road noise, but for two, it's a nice safety feature because if something hits that windshield, it might even puncture that because that plastic is kind of keeping all the glass together so you don't see it shatter and come inside of the vehicle. So it's a kind of a safety feature as well. You do, on the windshield wipers, you get windshield wiper de-icers. So, you know, what's in the wintertime, you know, that windshield will defrost off all that, but then the wipers get wet and they tend to freeze on you. The de-icers will help keep those from freezing when you're on the highway and such. Also, rain sensing wipers. So if you have it in one of those intermittent settings, those wipers will come on once it starts to rain. The harder it rains, the faster they're going to wipe without you having to do anything there. Also, the front frunk area, so we like to call it the front trunk or the frunk area. So that gives you a little bit open area since there is no engine that you need in there. It gives you an open little bend to be able to put some things in, extra storage in there, or a cooler. It does have a drain plug in the bottom, so it can be utilized as a cooler as well. So those are all of our exterior features here on the front, but let's go back up here and talk about some of the side features on the vehicle. So now let's move around, talking here on the side of the vehicle. Now this one does have the wheels. They're going to be a little bit different than the others, and actually that's not a very good shot of the wheels, is it? We get a good shot of the wheel somewhere. Wheels. Here we go. There you go. There's the wheels you're going to get on this one. So it's an 18-inch high gloss black painted alloy wheel with the low gloss black aero covers. So that's what you're going to have on this one here. And it is same wheels that we did see last year with this, with a kind of a center cap that has the pony in there as well, right there. All season 18-inch all season tires, 225 60 R18s is what they should be according to the order guide. Individual tire pressure monitoring system for each one of those wheels. Also four-wheel disc brakes with analog braking system. And so pretty cool. Now you can actually see a real close-up of this, the wheel lip moldings as well as the rocker molding is going to be black painted. So just like in the premium trim, you're going to see that as well on the side, and then you're going to also see that badging over on the side. It'll say Mach-E X because it's extended range, and also it'll have the 4X on it because it's all-wheel drive as well. So you'll have that too, and you also get a California Route 1 badging on it. So actually mentions that, but I don't see it in here. So anyway, so moving on back up here over to the side. Okay, so probably California Route 1 badging is there on the back. Now it does have, for the mirrors, you have power heated mirrors, also power fold mirrors, and LED turn signal mirrors as well. And then you'll have that pony projector lamp. So that's going to project that from that underneath the mirror, and it's kind of that puddle lamp, but it's going to be the pony beside it like we used to see on the Mustang. So that's pretty cool how that looks. Also, black painted mirror caps as well. Seems like all the trims have gone to that, but this one's going to have that as well. You will get the BLIS, the blind spot information system with cross-traffic alert. So if there's someone in your blind spot, it's going to put a light in the corner of that mirror and let you know it's not safe to go in that lane at that time. Also, as you back up, cross-traffic alert, there's someone going to cross your path behind you. It's going to put a light in that mirror. Also puts a series of tones that you don't need to back up. And on your backup camera, it actually have an arrow showing you which direction that they're going from and to with an arrows, so you know that and be looking for that. You do get intelligent access with this. It means you can key fob in your pocket. You don't have to get it out to get in the vehicle to unlock it. There is a button that you press on the pillar there. You press that. It's going to unlock the vehicle, and it's going to pop. Your little grab handle. You can pull that to open the door, and you're going to also go get security code keyless entry keypad on that pillar too, kind of an invisible swipe keypad though, so that way you can go ahead and unlock the vehicle, leave the keys inside, or get in the vehicle if you don't have the keys, if you don't want to get your app out, which you can still do. We'll talk about that as well. And when you close the door, it does have e-latch. So it'll grab that door and pull it in and latch it up for you. Window molding on the outside is going to be black, just like the others. High gloss belt line molding along the bottom that's you're gonna have as well down there. And then the lower rocker molding, which I said is that black painted, so it looks real sharp on the front. You have the reflector on the front, the red reflector on the rear as well. So it looks real cool on the vehicle there. The roof, you can kind of see it right here. It is going to have that panoramic fixed glass roof with the infrared reflective windshield as well on there, so that is going to be standard on the vehicle. Looks real sharp on it. And on these back doors, you can have rear child safety locks on there as well, so when you're stopped, have the vehicle turned off, the kids can't open those doors and get out if you don't want them to. So that's pretty cool. You can just adjust those in the door there for being able to lock those doors out. So those are all the side features. Let's move around to the back. Now we'll just go ahead and use this angle so you can see most of the back here. Now this will have up here a painted black rear spoiler on there. Center high mounted stoplight is going to be on the back of that, so even those trucks can see that you're braking. It does have a privacy glass back here. Also has a rear defrost and a rear wiper with a washer to help you keep that glass clean of everything. Rear view camera back here. It also has reverse sensing, so as you're backing up, you're going to get alerted if you get too close to anything. LED taillights with the sequential turn signal. So just like what the Mustang gets, a Mach-E does as well. Also, that back Mustang is going to be a painted accent on the Mustang pony on the back. And I believe that says California Route 1 back there. And that's where that badging is we just talked about. Body colored fascia down here. Painted black on the lower part to kind of match everything else going around the vehicle. Just looks real sharp back there. Now, a couple things. I'm just kind of going on my own here and off of my notes. Just make sure I have everything. You have a rear sensors back here. So as you're backing up, you're going to get alerted as you get too close to anything. And you get reverse brake assist. So if you're not paying attention to the sensors and you're stopping, it'll stop the vehicle if you're going to hit somebody or run over something. It does have a manual lift gate for you, so you just use the button back here, or you probably use your remote to unlock to pop it, and then you can lift it up. Again, manual lift gate for this. You do have the cargo area cover though, so on that back glass, it'll kind of protect that cover so people can't see inside. And inside you'll have cargo tie-down hooks, as well as you'll have an adjustable load floor, so you can adjust it to different heights. Your power cord, your mobile power cord will be underneath there, as well as the tire inflator and sealant kit. I will not have a spare tire on the Mustang Mach-E. Inside you'll have a rear cargo area light, and you'll have a power point in there too, so you can be able to plug some things in there as well. So that's all the exterior features. Let's go ahead and move inside and show you some of the interior features. So let's talk about the interior now. First, starting with the airbag. So this does have a driver and front passenger dual stage airbag that deploys a different size airbag depends on how close you are to the front of the vehicle. Also, you're going to get a driver knee airbag too that's deployed down from that steering column. You have front seat mounted side impact airbag, as well as one for the rear seat. So that'll deploy down from that side impact, deploy out to protect those occupants. Also, you have a side curtain airbag that deploys down from the ceiling and with a rollover sensor. So if have a rollover situation, it'll deploy those down, protect it, and pull those bags, help protect from breaking glass and such coming in. You'll have illuminated entry. You kind of can see that here with the blue lighting there, kind of different places, so you can see getting in the vehicle at nighttime. On the front door, you'll have scuff plates. They will be the molded in black with the pony graphic on there. Also, front and rear floor mats. They're going to come with the vehicle. They're carpeted mats. And you'll see bucket seats here with the center console. Flow through all the way through with the pedestal armrest there, which is real nice to have, and storage underneath there. You will also have for the seats ActiveX style seating. They're similar material to leather. They're not quite really leather. And I feel like I'm sitting in a leather seat when I have them, but they're more of a sport active material. More durable and lasts, and a lot easier to wipe clean and such. Your driver's seat is an 8-way power driver's seat, forward and back, up and down, also power lumbar, power recline, and you're going to get driver memory for the seat, as well as the side view mirror that also is the power fold feature for that mirror too. For the the manual seat over here, the passenger seat is a 4-way manual, forward and back, also manual recline for that too. And then you will get heated seats for the driver and front passenger. So for those, and you will also get The back seat back here is a 60-40 split bench seat, so that seat backrest can lay down. It does have armrests that come down as well with 2 beverage holders in there. And behind the console, you have 2 USB ports, USB Type A and C, and for that. And back here too, you'll have that latch system, lower anchors and tethers for children. That way you can, of course, use the harnesses that are down there where the seat cushion and seat back come together to put that rear or front-facing car seat in there securely instead of using the shoulder straps. And there's a hook on the back side of those seats if you have that front-facing car seat to be able to keep that top part against that back seat back there, which is very important. For the windows, you do have power windows, global open and close, which means with your remote, when you're on the outside of the vehicle, you can open those windows without having to start the vehicle. So you just press the unlock once and press and hold it until they start going down. Also, you can have them go up as well. So press the lock once, press and hold it a second time. It will go ahead and roll those windows up. Also, all 4 of the windows have one touch up and down feature. So that means when you're inside, of course, the vehicle started, you hard press it down, they're going to go down automatically. You don't have to hold it as well as come up the same way. Press, pull up one until you kind of feel it click. Then it's going to go ahead and roll the windows up. You don't have to hold those while they roll up. Also, power locks with auto unlock and auto lock, which means that when you start driving, it's going to automatically lock the doors automatically. And when you get stopped, shut the vehicle off, open that door, it's going to automatically unlock the doors for you. It does have enhanced memory as well for the save settings for the driver display, the radio, navigation, and driver assistance features for each of the drivers with those remotes. So it's based on the remote that's in the vehicle, which is really cool and how that works. Also, you do have the manual tilt and telescoping steering wheel, so there's a little lever underneath it. It'll adjust up and down, forward and back. Also, the steering wheel is a soft vinyl wrapped steering wheel, so real nice a feel to the steering wheel. Drove these myself, and even though it's not, of course, you see they're going away from leather. You don't have leather seats or leather wrapped steering wheel. It's a vinyl wrapped and the ActiveX seats, so more environmental friendly there. Also, heated steering wheel too for the steering wheel as well as your seats. And you are going to get in the, see if I have a shot of this. I think we do up here. This display up here, kind of see it in that picture there, 10.2-inch digital productivity screen there, so you can see your speed, you can see how your battery range is doing, how your regenerative braking is doing with that screen, outside temperature and compass as well. You do have push button start. You can kind of see it right there by the screen, so you don't have to get the keys out to get in or out or to start the vehicle. Dual zone climate is available or is on this as well, so you can actually see this is a 15.5-inch display here. This bottom part around the dial is where your climate controls are. So dual zone climate, driver and front passenger have 2 different temperatures. That's where you're going to control your heated seats as well too. And then you're going to have for a stereo, AM/FM stereo with 6 speakers, including MP3. You'll have Sirius XM with the new 360L. And then you'll have that, of course, the Sync 4A system with the enhanced voice recognition system, giving you a 15.5-inch screen. Like this display, you can see this top half here is displaying whatever you're on. In this case, it looks like maybe they're on the radio stations or the phone. Looks like they're on the phone there. And then down here, you're going to see these dash cards. So I love the little digital dash cards down here. So those are the most, the ones, the apps you've been in recently, and you can swipe through those. And so they're easy to get to and find things without having to go up to the middle and hit down and find the apps and choose your app. You can, most used ones are going to be close to the front there for you to be able to use. You can expand that and it brings those dash cards a little bit smaller, but they're still there and able to get to. You also have wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto for you, so you can be able to connect to those. Digital owner's manual as well. Personal profiles, which I really like. That sets those profiles, as we talked about earlier, for what radio stations you were on, how you had your climate controlled, what driver assistance features you had activated for you. So you just pick your profile that's in the vehicle, and it's going to control and set all those for you. Also, FordPass Connect allows you to stay connected to the vehicle using the FordPass app. You can easily, connect that, be able to unlock your vehicle from anywhere, remote start your vehicle from anywhere, schedule remote start times. You can even see your DC charging. You can set your departure times. If you have the vehicle plugged in, it'll automatically start the vehicle up, cool it down, or heat it up wherever you want there while it's plugged in, and not using any of your battery to do that. So it comes in real handy that way. So pretty cool how that all works. Also, you do have auto dimming rear view mirror, so that way you don't have to adjust that. If nighttime, cars come up behind you with those bright lights, it's going to automatically adjust the mirror for you. Overhead console, you can kind of see it here in this third image, or this first image over here. It does have a sunglass bin up there as well. You can actually see that glass roof right here for that. You do have for your visors, they can flip down. They do have, you can open those. There's a mirror that's illuminated in there, and those visors can swing and go to the other side in front of the side windows if you have sun coming out from the side instead of the front. And on the driver's sun visor, you do have the universal garage door opener. Well, 3 different transmitters that can be programmed, garage doors and such like that, so you don't have to have those garage doors on the visors. Also, you do have in the media hub area. So I actually can't see it here. Let's see. We'll go back to this image here. There you go. Media hub area is right down here, and it does have 2 USB ports, a USB Type A and C down there. Also has a wireless charging pad in there, and rotary dial shifters there as well. And you do have a power point too, so you can plenty of ways to power devices for the passengers, the driver and front passenger up there. So those are all the standard features. So we've covered all the standard features so far. Haven't even gotten into any optional features, so let's cover the optional features next. Now let's talk about your optional features. And with the California Route 1, there's not a lot of optional features. A lot of things are already standard as we went through those together here. But let's talk about some of the features. Now, for your front license plate bracket, if you're in a state that requires a front license plate, it's going to be standard equipment. But if you're in a state that does not require a front license plate and you're wanting that on there, it is a standalone option. You want to make sure your dealership orders that for you. It's a no-charge option for you, and the dealer is required to put that on your vehicle at time of delivery if you want that put on there. Also, late availability item is your LED projector headlights with the LED signature lighting. Kind of alluded to that earlier. It is optional equipment, so you can add it to the California Route 1, but it's a late availability item, which means it's not available at launch right now. So if you're wanting yours pretty quickly, you'll want to leave that off your order. If you want that regardless and you're willing to wait, put it on there. We just don't know when it's going to become available, so just keep that in mind. Also, there is a when talking about, those are your factory options that you want to think about adding. You do have some accessories that can be added, and they'll be added at the factory and be shipped with your vehicle. And that option is the Ford accessory option of the interior protection package. Comes with 2 features in this package. It comes with the cargo floor liner, so it's an all-weather liner that goes back there in the back cargo area and protect it. You can take it out real easy to hose out, clean off real easy. Also, you got first and second row floor liners. So that, and if you do this, you will not get the carpeted mats. So it's without the carpeted mats, but you'll have the floor liners in there. So all-weather floor mats that are in the footwells in the front, as well as the one in the back. And then for this year, new for this year, you do have some dealer installed options, which means if you choose these options, you can choose it on your build, but those will be shipped to the dealership ahead of time, and the dealership would install those. Also, just in case you don't want to hold up your build, I would leave those off your build and let the dealer get those for you, and they could still be at the dealership when your vehicle gets there, and the dealership can install it, or you can always get it later through Ford Accessories. All these are available through Ford Accessories. First one is your wheel locking lug nuts, or wheel lock kit, and what that is going to do is they're going to take off one of the lug nuts from each of your 4 wheels, replace them with one of the locking lug nuts that go on there, so that way people can't take your wheels. Also, you do have the exterior bumper protector. So that's going to go on the back of the bumper, so to kind of protect it from putting things in the rear cargo area. So when you open that up, it's kind of going to basically a little like graphic that goes on the back of it to protect it. So if you drop things, it's not going to scratch up the back of it. Also, a couple different kits, a roadside assistance kit. So this is, if you're off the side of the road, flat tire, that kind of thing, it'll give you some things that you'll be able to use to help for your safety there. Again, that is a kit. Basically, all the stuff comes in a box and with a bag, and the dealer just puts all the stuff in the bag for you, and then gives you the bag. Again, you can get this through Ford Accessories. Also, a first aid kit. So first aid kit is also available. Again, Band-Aids, gauze, that kind of stuff like you'd see in most first aid kits. This is a really nice bag that it comes in. And again, the dealership will put it in the bag and put the bag in your vehicle for you. Again, something else you can get through Ford Accessories without any issues whatsoever. So there's all your standalone options available for the California Route 1 for this year. So there's all your standard equipment and different optional equipment for your California Route 1 for this year. So again, pretty nice equipment, a lot of good equipment in there. And so these can be ordered here coming up in just a few days now. You can order it online on starting the 30th, the morning of the 30th, or you can also order through your local dealership. So keep that in mind. So hopefully this video can help you out and find out if this is really the direction you want to go and getting a Mach-E, or if you want to choose one of the other trims. So be looking at our other videos. We already have one on the Selected Premier that's live, and working on the GT shortly, so it should be out in here in about a day, and you can check out that video as well and see which one's going to work best for you. Work through your great local dealership. If you're struggling to find a good dealership that knows how to honor the MSRP pricing, as well as honor the price protection if prices do go up, because they will go up throughout the year. You did see the price increases earlier in the video, as well as we know how to lock in any kind of rates too and honor everything. So just keep that in mind. So if you are struggling to find a dealership like that, I'll do that. McArthur will. We're doing MSRP pricing. We do a $500 dealer fee, and we also include a free shipping policy through our YouTube videos. So if you watch our videos, you can get free shipping. I'm very transparent about how that works. To get the free shipping, you do have to finance with us at standard rates, and so that way we pay for the shipping through the financing reserve we get. So shipping isn't free to us, but we don't want the cost incurred onto you. But if you finance the vehicle with us, like most people do, then we can pay for up to $1,000 of that shipping cost or travel expenses. So if you want to fly in and pick your vehicle up, then we can pay for that flight in as well. So feel free to make sure you mention that that special if you want to do that with us at the whether at the time they're ordering it or even when it comes in, and we can take care of you as well for that. And we don't add any other dealer add-ons like special paint protection or anything, and make that mandatory. If you'd like to, we encourage it, and we will recommend it, but it's not something we throw on there that you're required to do like some dealers are doing. So just keep that in mind too. So again, hopefully this video was helpful for you. If it was, smash that like button. If you like this video, you might like some of our other ones, so check out our YouTube channel, and don't forget to subscribe. Hit the red subscribe button down below so you can get subscribed over to the channel. Hit the notification bell. That way you can stay notified the next time of another video uploaded to your YouTube channel. Don't forget to follow us on social media. We're at McArthur on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram. As well as if you want to follow me, you can see my Linktree account down there. Different places you can find me on social media, as well as how you can connect via email and our YouTube channel right there, one place, if you'd like to check that out. So again, thanks for watching this video. Hope you liked it. Stay tuned for the GT video be coming real soon. And until then, we'll see you later.